Kathmandu Metropolis is to take actions against 68 private schools that have not furnished the details of scholarships provided to their students. The KMC is to slap a fine of 100,000 rupees to such schools and has warned of scrapping them entirely if they do not take the matter seriously. Good evening, I'm Prarambha Dahal. Let's begin with the main stories. Corruption watchdog CIAA files a corruption case against former member secretary of Pasupati Area Development Trust, Dr. Dahal, alleging him of amassing illegal wealth worth 14.4 million rupees. Parliamentarians demand for the formation of a parliamentary committee for the investigation into the gold Jalahari scandal of the Pashupatinath temple. Ministers continue furnishing answers regarding the budget. Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu seen on state television visiting troops fighting in Ukraine in the first appearance since Wagner mercenaries mutinied over the weekend. And Manchester City midfielder Ilkay Gundogan to join Barcelona on a free transfer from the treble winners, signs to play for Barca until 2025. Commission for the Investigation of Abuse of Authority CIAA has filed a corruption case against former member secretary of Pasupati Area Development Trust, Dr. Dahal, alleging him of amassing illegal wealth. According to the CIAA, a corruption case has been filed against Dahal at the special court. Dahal is accused of amassing assets worth 14.4 million rupees from undisclosed sources. He served as the member secretary of the PADT from August 16, 2017 to 13th of June 2022. The anti-graft body has probed into Dahal's property during this period. Now, cases have been filed against 13 individuals, including former mayor of Vimdatta municipality, Surendra Bahadur Bista, and chief administrative officer, Pushkar Prasad Vatta, at the special court for their alleged involvement in irregularities regarding contracting and mining of resources from the Mahakali River. According to the Commission for the Investigation of Abuse of Authority, the state suffered losses worth 33.3 million rupees in the fiscal year 2020-21 in the contract for mining and sales of rocks, gravel and sand of the Mahakali River flowing through the Vimdatta municipality. The CIAA has demanded twice the amount in fine and jail term against those alleged of involvement in the irregularity. The total weight of the gold Jalahari at the Pashupatinath temple has been measured at 107.468 kilograms. The measurement was conducted until 1 a.m. earlier this morning. The Commission for the Investigation of Abuse of Authority, which has been investigating suspected irregularities, has measured the weight of gold. The gold has currently been kept at Rudragareswar under the security supervision of Nepal Army and will be installed at the Pashupatinath temple after repair works. The anti-graft body has taken the report of measurement. The gold was measured as part of the investigations of the CIAA, which has been studying the matter for the past year and a half. The Nepal Rashtra Bank had purchased 107.93 kilograms of gold at an investment of more than 800 million rupees for the gold Jalahari at the Pashupatinath temple. Parliamentarians have demanded the formation of a parliamentary committee for investigation into the gold Jalahari scandal of the Pashupatinath temple. Addressing today's meeting of the House of Representatives, parliamentarian of CPN Maoist Center, Devendra Paudel, demanded investigations into the gold Jalahari scandal. Nepali Congress parliamentarian Pradeep Paudel questioned the delay into investigation and demanded formation of a parliamentary committee. Members of the House of Representatives have also alleged the government of lacking seriousness regarding the losses caused by recent floods, landslides and lightning. Parliamentarians said that water-induced disasters had caused losses of human lives and properties and expressed concern, alleging the government of lacking seriousness in management for rescue, relief and resettlement. Saying road accidents had increased in recent time, the members of the House of Representatives also suggested for regular monitoring. Related ministers have also responded to questions regarding the appropriation bill. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Defence Purna Bahadur Khadka said that it was not appropriate to reduce the number of Nepal Army. He also identified the need for strengthening the Nepal Army structure to face the increasing security challenges in the world. Minister for Federal Affairs and General Administration Aman Lal Modi claimed that the Federal Civil Service Bill would be presented at the ongoing session of the House of Representatives. He said that efforts were underway to enhance good governance and ensure efficiency of management of government human resources. Minister for Culture, Tourism and Civil Aviation, Sudan Kirati, said that the CIAA was investigating the gold jewelries issue of the Pasupatinath temple. Instead of adding airports, Minister Kirati stressed on increasing quality of the existing airports. Ruling coalition partner Janata Samajwadi Party is holding discussions on the proposed party statute today. Group discussions have been held on the draft at the statute convention. Following discussions on the draft of the statute amendment in 10 groups, preparations are underway to endorse the statute tomorrow. The draft includes directly elected president as the executive head of the state and a House of Representatives with complete proportionate membership. The draft has also proposed for 70% representation in its central committee from Khas Arya, indigenous nationalities, Madeshis, Tharus, Dalits, Muslims and other minority groups, and the remaining 30% from open competition. The Central Committee must include at least 40% young members. Justice Sri Krishna Vatarai, who had registered a complaint against the recommendation of Hari Krishna Karki as the Chief Justice at the Parliamentary Hearing Committee, has resigned from his designation. Saying the person who he had raised ethical and legal questions against was appointed the Chief Justice, Vatarai has furnished his resignation. Expressing concerns on the process of appointment of the justices, Vatarai also alleged of political appointments in the Judicial Council. Vatarai said that he would be actively involved in the improvement of the judiciary in the days ahead. The Kathmandu Metropolis is to take actions against 68 private schools that have not furnished the details of scholarships provided. And despite the legal requirement for the private schools to provide scholarships to 10% students, including those from the deprived communities, hardworking nature, Dalits, indigenous nationalities, marginalized communities, and those with physical disabilities, 68 schools did not furnish such details to the Kathmandu Metropolis. Despite several notices from the Kathmandu Metropolis, these schools failing to submit their details will now be fined 100,000 rupees each. There are a total of 504 private schools inside the Kathmandu Metropolis. Of them, 436 have furnished details of scholarships provided. According to the Metropolis, 12,500 students have been benefited by the scholarship program in these institutions. The Metropolis has warned the schools showing no interest towards scholarships even after being fined 100,000 rupees of being scrapped entirely. The International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking is being celebrated today with the theme People First, Stop Stigma and Discrimination, Strengthen Prevention. The day is being observed by organizing various programs including rallies, interactions and street dramas to spread awareness regarding harmful effects of drug abuse. All three tiers of government have organized various programs to spread awareness about the damages caused by drug abuse. According to government data, those between the age group 20 and 30 have been the most affected by drug abuse. 96% of drug abusers have said that they had started it under peer pressure. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Home Affairs has stressed on conducting campaigns against drug abuse targeting schools. A survey conducted at rehabilitation centers shows that a number of children had started drug abuse at a very young age of 12 or 13. Police have attributed the increase in crimes to drug abuse as well. Another study shows that there are 130,000 drug abusers in the country. A total of 113 individuals have been arrested in drugs-related cases in the period of 11 months in Dang, while 56 cases have been registered. On the occasion of the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, a morning rally and an interaction program was also held in Dang. It has been found that abuse of drugs is increasing in Dang because of carelessness of the guardians and peer pressure. Police has said that consumption and sales of cocaine, hashish and marijuana have increased also because of an open border with India. A security guard of Small City Drinking Water and Sanitation Office, Mirchaya Siraha, has been found murdered. According to police, Kishori Rai of Mirchaya Municipality, Ward number 8, who was in the night shift, was killed with a sharp object. Officials informed the police after discovering the body earlier this morning. According to Mirchaya DSP Jitendra Bosnet, Kurmi had died when police had reached the site and police are investigating the matter. The Bagmati province level youth summit has begun in Hetonda. The two-day summit, being organized by the Province Youth Council Bagmati, is being attended by 150 youths of all 13 districts of the province. The summit is being organized by participants of all sexes. According to the organizers, the summit has been organized with the objective of making the young generation responsible towards the nation and society, promote new ideas and develop entrepreneurship and quality personalities. Popular personalities and experts of several sectors are participating as resource persons to empower the participants. Triveni Rural Municipality of Solyan has rewarded its best farmers. 6 farmers have been felicitated with the Rural Municipality Chairperson Best Farmers Award for their contribution in the development of the agriculture sector. The Rural Municipality has also distributed the subsidy on agriculture insurance of 48 farmers. Of the total amount of 150,220,550 rupees, the local body has distributed 78,546 rupees. And now, before we wrap up, here's a look into the top stories one more time. Corruption watchdog CIAA files a corruption case against former member secretary of Pashupati Area Development Trust, Dr. Pradip Dahal, alleging him of amassing illegal wealth worth 14.4 million rupees. Parliamentarians demand for the formation of a parliamentary committee for the investigation into the gold Jalahari scandal of the Pashupatinath temple. Ministers continue furnishing answers regarding the budget. Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu seen on state television visiting troops fighting in Ukraine in the first appearance since Wagner mercenaries mutinied over the weekend. And Manchester City midfielder Ilkay Gundogan to join Barcelona on a free transfer from the treble winners, signs to play for the Catalan club until 2025. That is all for the moment. Our next English bulletin is at 10:30 p.m. Thank you for staying with us. Goodbye for now.